Get out of my marriage if I pay for somebody else's taxes, even though I pay for my own, and give them one of my properties. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stefon Diggs.
Cardi B just dropped a bombshell. She's pregnant again. And this time, the father is none other than NFL star Stefon Diggs of the New England Patriots. The internet lost its mind instantly because fans are still trying to digest her messy split from Offset, and now she's shaking the table with a brand new chapter that's even wilder. The burning question everybody's asking is this new baby about real love or straight up revenge? Cardi has never hidden her pain behind the scenes. She's openly admitted her marriage with Offset has been dead for a long time. But here's the real twist. She claims the only reason they're still legally tied is because he refuses to sign off on the divorce unless she pays his massive tax debts. And it doesn't stop there. Cardi says Offset even wants one of her houses as part of the deal, basically holding her freedom hostage. In her own words, she feels trapped, like she can't move on with her life until she hands over money and property just to break free. For Cardi, this isn't just heartbreak, it's survival. She's calling it being locked inside a contract, and fans are saying it sounds more like extortion than love. But the Offset mess runs even deeper than tax bills and property fights. His reputation in this saga, straight up messy. Cardi stood by him through every single cheating scandal, from the early years of their marriage to the endless rumors that had her defending him when everybody else said to leave. She forgave him, stayed down, and fought for that relationship. But now, after all of that loyalty, he's being accused of blocking her financially while she's trying to build a future without him. And let's be real, this isn't just celebrity drama anymore. Cardi has gone on record saying Offset won't sign the divorce papers until she pays his taxes and gives up one of her houses. That's not just petty, that's power play at the highest level.
The only way I can get out of my marriage if I pay for somebody else's taxes, even though I pay for my own, and give them one of my properties. I'm fighting for that. I'm gonna fight for that. This is not no love shit. And like it's that I'm not gonna stop living my life because on a contract, I'm practically still married because somebody wanna hold me hostage if I don't give them millions of dollars to get out of it. So that's what I'm going through in life. However, I'm not gonna live my life. Y'all want me to remarry and stuff, to have another baby and stuff like that? I'm doing things what makes me happy.
That makes Offset look less like a broken-hearted husband and more like a hustler, milking every bit of leverage he can before cutting Cardi loose. Fans see it as a straight-up power move. Some say Offset is cashing in on all those years with Cardi, flipping the script to secure his own payday out of the split. Others call it pure hypocrisy. How could he cheat left and right during the marriage, but now drag his feet when she's ready to walk away? But here's the twist. Offset's still got a fan base that rides for him hard. They think Cardi's downplaying her own dirt, and to them, he's just protecting himself, making sure he gets something back after pouring years into a high-profile, high-spending relationship. No matter how you spin it, this marriage has turned into a messy chess match. No longer about love, barely about respect. It's all about money, property, kids, and control. And that's exactly why this new chapter feels like dynamite ready to blow. Because while Cardi's trying to move on with Diggs, Offset is making sure the past keeps her chained to him. Now, let's talk about Stefon Diggs, because he's no ordinary NFL star. For years, he was the face of the Vikings and then the Buffalo Bills offense, shredding defenses and embarrassing cornerbacks with his route running magic. But now he's rocking Patriots colors, and with that move came even more spotlight on and off the field. Yes, he tore his ACL, but his talent has never been in question. What has been in question? His messy personal life. We're talking wild headlines, back-to-back pregnancies, multiple baby mamas, and a trail of relationship drama in every city he plays in. By 2025, word hit the streets that Diggs fathered not one, not two, but 3 kids in the same year with 3 different women. And that ain't just gossip, it's a storyline that makes people wonder if he's juggling family and football, or if he even cares to. So when Cardi's name got added to his lineup, people didn't see new love. They saw a train wreck in the making. Fans started joking that she left Offset, a man infamous for cheating, only to run straight into someone who might be even worse. To them, this isn't romance. It's just the next explosive headline waiting to pop off.
That's the broken hoe. Yeah, that's the broken hoe. She have to have a man. Yeah, that's the broken hoe that have to have a man. That ain't a strong woman. That's why so many young girls and young ladies look up to her and admire her. They all broken little hoes. And they enjoy being hoes.
That clip hit like a punch to the gut because it echoed what so many people already whisper. Cardi didn't pause to heal. She jumped headfirst into another man's arms. And not just any man, but one already dragging around a suitcase full of drama. The second her pregnancy news dropped, the internet turned into a war zone. Comment sections exploded, calling her a bird, a clown, and a woman who just refuses to learn from her own mess. Some critics got personal, pointing out her complicated relationship with cultural identity. They said she's always leaned heavy on Black culture to build her career, while Latina women rarely rushed to defend her. Others tore into her timing, saying she should have locked down that divorce and cleaned up her life before dragging another man and another baby into the storm. Then came the role model debate, and it was brutal. Cardi has millions of young women watching her every move, and critics argue she's normalizing chaos, making broken homes look like a joke, and laughing it all off like none of it matters. That's what stings most. The split between Cardi, the superstar entertainer, and Cardi, the mother of four. People feel like she's brushing off the damage, while kids are the ones who pay the price. Even her lighthearted interviews backfired. Joking about her situation rubbed fans raw, like she was laughing through the pain instead of facing it. For many, that's where sympathy dried up, because choices that look playful on camera could have lasting consequences for her children. And when you strip away the gossip, the real stakes are heartbreaking. It's the kids. Cardi now has 4, and Stefon Diggs has multiple kids of his own, some born just months apart. Picture that messy family tree, siblings the same age, living in separate houses, parents constantly splashed across headlines for the wrong reasons. Fans pointed out one of the hardest truths. When Offset takes his kids to dinner or showers them with gifts, where does that leave Cardi's new baby with Diggs? That child risks becoming the outsider, not because of anything they did, but because of how messy the grown-ups made it. And Diggs isn't safe either. His reputation as a father is under fire. Critics say he's spread too thin, chasing fame and lifestyle while leaving stability in the dust. That's why Charleston White's words cut so sharp when he said,
And every she done with gotta complain about it. Cardi go be complaining. Any kick them whole ass. Any type of kick you in your ass and be kissing on them turtles, putting that dick off in you saying he's sorry. You made me do it. You see what you made me do? And be making you come while he blaming you for that. He that kind of.
For many, that line wasn't just shade, it cut deep because it highlighted the ugly reality of what happens when kids are raised in chaos. Experts always stress that children thrive in calm, steady households. But what Cardi and Diggs are putting on display looks like the total opposite. From the outside, it feels like a revolving door of partners, siblings, and non-stop public drama. And whether you love her or can't stand her, most people agree on one thing. The kids will be the ones left to carry that heavy baggage long after the internet moves on. Now, to keep it real, Cardi has tried to defend herself. In interviews, she's admitted she stayed loyal for years, while Offset ran wild cheating. She's also explained that she's legally separated, but stuck in a messy battle over money and houses that keeps her trapped on paper. And yes, she confessed that opening her heart again was scary, but she insists she deserves love, joy, and the right to live her life loud. So,
y'all wanted to know, right? Now y'all know. Now y'all could buy my album so I could buy Pampers and diapers and all that type of stuff. I told ya. Now go support my album because I'm a mother of 4 now.
Yes.
But no,
Cardi keeps saying this pregnancy isn't about revenge. It's about moving forward with her life. But critics are quick to call out the contradictions. One minute she's laughing through the chaos, the next she's crying about feeling trapped. One moment she's preaching independence, and the next she's tied up with another man whose track record is just as messy as Offset's. That's why people keep asking, what does this really say about celebrity love and loyalty? Some see Cardi as the tired, overworked mother trying to break free from a toxic marriage while still chasing a little happiness. Others see her as reckless, stacking up choices that might bring even more broken homes and drama into the picture. And let's not forget Stefon Diggs. On the field, he's a superstar, but off the field, critics drag him for not stepping up as a father. His image, mixed with Cardi's wild reputation, turns this pregnancy from gossip into a cautionary tale about fame, love, and messy decisions in the spotlight. Maybe what it shows is that money and fame can't shield anybody from heartbreak. Healing takes time, and rushing into new love when the wounds from the last one are still bleeding, that can leave even bigger scars. At the end of the day, this story isn't just about Cardi B or Stefon Diggs. It's about how every choice parents make, especially when kids are involved, can shape whole families for generations. Because when the lights go off and the gossip dies down, the children are the ones left living with the consequences. And here's the bigger question. Why do so many celebrities with endless money and resources still fall into the same traps of heartbreak and chaos as everyday people? Maybe the lesson isn't just for Cardi, it's for everybody. Real healing doesn't come from rushing into the next fling, it comes from facing the pain, slowing down, and making better choices. And maybe the real takeaway here is simple. Status doesn't equal stability. No matter how famous you are or how much money you stack, when it comes to love and family, the wrong move can cost you everything.